Hey, shalom, shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praise and glory and honor to Yahweh Bashem Yahshai, Bashem Rachakadash, the honors to apostles, elders of Great Millstone Everywell. Peace and salutations to hopeful elect out here pushing truth and sincerity throughout the full child. We love you. We appreciate you to the spirit of Yahweh Bashem Yahshai. Shalom to you. It's your brother Dawadah here. I don't want Martha here to give you an edifying lesson through the spirit and power of Yahweh Bashem Yahshai. Coming here from the Great Millstone Camp in Atlanta. And, if you're watching this now, you're so-called Black, Native American, or Latino man or woman, you are a Hebrew Israelite, all right? According to the Holy Bible, you will not find Black, Latino, or Native American in the Bible, according to nations, all right? If you don't look like a so-called Black, Native American, or Latino, but you feel like this is the truth and it resonates with your spirit, then there's a good chance that you are a Hebrew Israelite, all right? As long as your bloodline goes back to Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, all right? It has nothing to do with the way you look or your skin color, all right? Who the world ignorantly calls God, his name is Yahweh, meaning he is or he exists. Who the world ignorantly calls Jesus Christ, his name is Yahushai, which means he's the Savior, or he's the deliverer, all right? And without further ado, we'll jump straight into Genesis chapter 9. In Genesis chapter 8, we spoke about how Noah was and his family was on the ark, which, you would know as Noah's Ark. And he waited for the water to descend. He sent out his birds, a dove, a raven, to bring back evidence showing that the water had descended. All right, if you remember, that was pretty much the that plot of that chapter. All right.
Garage door.
It's lucky.
In a little bit. Shit.
All right, so Genesis chapter 9, verse 1 says, and God, you know it as God. It says God here. Well, it's you remember, all things are ordained by the Most High. So it's Elohim, right? The powers. It says, and God blessed Noah and his sons and said it to them, be fruitful and multiply and replenish the earth. And remember, we spoke about how, that's a decree. That's put onto the people of the world, man. Be fruitful and multiply. He wants to see many creations, and he wants them to, replenish the earth. Fill up the earth. That's what he wants. He wants a lot, an abundance of worshipers, man. That's a decree, man. That's a commandment. That's a commandment. And that's what we're supposed to be here to do. It says, and the fear of you and the dread of you shall be upon every beast of the earth, and upon every fowl of the air, upon all that moveth upon the earth, and upon all the fishes of the sea. Into your hand are they delivered. And that is supposed to be true, right? We are supposed to have total rulership of the animals, and all the creatures that live here on the earth, man. That's point blank, period. Like, this is self-explanatory. You got these groups who try to put animals above people and whatnot. We're first, man. We're first, man. There's no other way to break that down. We are first, man. We come first, all right? And we're supposed to have dominion over them, we're not even supposed to be feared, man. Really, we're righteous. We're such royalty. These damn animals should be afraid to even, put their paws or their teeth on us, man. But of course, we will have that again in the kingdom. That dominion, that fear of the beasts, to have the fear of us and whatnot. To run away or swim away, whatever it is, when they see us, man. When they see men, man. But right now, obviously, we're weakened. We don't have that dominion over any goddamn thing. We don't even rule our kids right now. It says, verse 3, every moving thing that liveth shall be meat for you, even as the green herb have I given you all things. Now, when it says that, it's not talking about everything on earth, man. It's talking about the things that he has specifically laid out to you, your dietary laws. They are for meat for you, so you can eat, the things that, you're supposed to eat. Because if this was true, right, he meant all things, then how come when you eat a certain type of berry, your ass is going to goddamn turn over, man? Turning all blue at the face and, crushed inside of your fucking organs, crushed and whatnot, whatever the poison does to you. You can't eat that, obviously, right? Okay, so it's not talking about everything, man. It's talking about everything that's in the dietary laws, man. You know, you're not supposed to be eating pork and all these and shrimps and crabs and lobsters, man. Because a nigga read this and be like, oh, see, it says all things he's giving you to meat and herbs. So that means I can smoke weed too. Like, no, you can, you know, you can indulge in certain things that are, you know, within a law, confinement to the law. You know, niggas see this verse and they try to run with it, you know. Verse 4, but flesh with the life thereof, which is the blood thereof, shall you not eat. That's a law. You can't eat raw food. You're not supposed to eat that, man. You know, you don't get your steak medium rare. You know, you get it well done, man. That's how you're supposed to eat it. That's a law, man, you know, because what happens when you eat blood? You know, you get sick, you know, you die. Point blank, period. Like, what's the discussion? What's the, you know, what's the offense there? You know, a nigga will argue to death you, argue with you to the death to try to justify, like, defending ways to die. Like, if you eat raw flesh, you die, bro. Like, you get sick, and a nigga to defend that. Oh, I like my stuff. Oh, it don't taste right if I eat it too. Like, nigga, okay, so eat it with the blood and die, man. You know, even your doctor tell y'all niggas don't eat raw meat, man. They tell y'all this shit. Don't eat bloody steak and shit like that, man. You know, come on, man. Even your doctors tell y'all that. And Esau, you know, they make up a lot of the doctors and stuff, and even they eat it, and they know not to eat it, you know. But they'll tell the patients don't not eat this shit. But that's what Esau loves, bloody meat, man. That's why he you know, he sold his birthright for that uncooked pottage, right? Verse 5, right? It says, and surely your blood of your lives will I require. At the hand of every beast will I require it. And at the hand of man, at the hand of every man's brother will I require the life of man. At the hand of man, too. So that's, you know, hey, that's righteous killings right there. You know, you see somebody going off committing adultery, you can put them to death. Really, you're supposed to. But, you know, we don't do that now because, you know, we're under Esau's law. So we can't do that now. But that's what they did in the ancient world, man. Men, you know, men were the judge, jury, and executioners, man. But it was under the guidance of the Most High, right? It was under the guidance of the Spirit. You know, if it was a law, statute, commandment that was punishable by death, the Most High would make man put him to death, man. And if men didn't put him to death, Most High would find a way to kill him himself. But, you know, that's what he would do. You know, you had judges, man. You had executioners. You know, niggas, you know, you had hangings, you know, burnings, all types of things, man. It says, whoso sheddeth man's blood, by man shall his blood be shed. There you go. For in the image of the Heavenly Father made he the man, right? And you be fruitful and multiply, bring forth abundantly in the earth and multiply therein. He keeps on iterating to be fruitful and multiply. Do you see this? This is a decree. This is what he wants. He wants an abundance of people on the earth, you know, and he wants an abundance of his people mainly. But do you see he wants an abundance of other nations as well? You know, so all this death that's going around and wickedness, he don't want that. He don't want that, man. You know, he wants the world to be, even the other nations, be fruitful and multiply. Y'all allowed to do that. Y'all allowed to do that, man. But the thing is, a lot of y'all got going to captivity because y'all put us into captivity, man. You know. But after, you know, Esau's destroyed, which is the son of the wicked, when he's destroyed and the earth is back, you know, to where it's supposed to be, then, you know, then y'all gonna be able to, you know, start being fruitful and multiply after that. And after y'all all served y'all captivity and stuff, and we're back in rulership, you know. It said whoso, okay. Yeah, exactly. See, oh, there you go. Bring forth abundantly in the earth. Did we not say that? He wants an abundance amount of people, worshipers, and multiply therein. And you got people talking about, oh, that's not my, you know, your what is it? My destiny is not to have children. Every woman's destiny is not to have children. That's not what we're here for. That's what you always hear them say, but it clearly says right here that you are here for that. All right, it says, verse 8, and Yahweh, Bahashim Yahushai, Elohim, really, and God spake unto Noah, saying, and to his sons with him, saying, and I establish my covenant with you and with your seed after you. Right, talking about, you know, from Noah to Shem, down to Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. Right? Because it says after you. It says, and with every living creature that, because he didn't establish the, he established his covenant with Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. But he's saying, he said, behold, I established my covenant with you and with your seed after you, because that's who the seed came from. We came from Noah, then from Shem, but primarily Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob is where the Israelites really start to come, because Jacob had his name later changed from Israel. Jacob later had his name changed to Israel, but we all come from that line from Noah. We come from that line of Noah, and then Shem. Right? It says, and with every living creature that is with you, of the fowl, of the cattle, and of every beast of the earth with you, from all that go out of the ark to every beast of the earth. And I will establish my covenant with you, neither shall all flesh be cut off any more by the waters of a flood, neither shall there any more be a flood to destroy the earth. And this is actually the covenant that's talking about Salakia, but it still was right, because we come from Noah, we come from Shem, and then we come from Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. But the covenant is talking about here is talking about not no longer flooding the earth anymore, and it's going to further expound that later on when we get to the reading, pretty much about the rainbow. That's why at the top it says covenant of the rainbow. So that's the covenant that this is talking about, covenant of the rainbow. It says yeah, cool. So he will no longer flood the earth anymore and kill everybody. Only the people who are wicked. Only the people who deserve it, man. It says, and Yahweh said, this is the token of the covenant which I make between me and you and every living creature that is with you for perpetual generations. It's a token, right? It says, I do set my bow in the cloud. Now this is talking about the rainbow. That's what the rainbow's for. It's not for gay rights, man. It says it shall be for a token of covenant between me and the earth. And it shall come to pass when I bring a cloud over the earth, that the bow shall be seen in the cloud. And I will remember my covenant, which is between me and you and every living creature of all flesh. And the waters shall no more become a flood to destroy all flesh. See, that's the covenant. So the token that we were given was the rainbow, to be a sign to say, I remember that, man. That's, Most High said he wasn't going to kill everybody, man. He wasn't going to do it with flood, man. That's what that rainbow, that's what you're supposed to, when you see that rainbow, you're supposed to think about, Man, that's beautiful, man. And the rainbows are mentioned in the scriptures, but, they'll take the rainbow and put it, for a vain, evil thing, man, That's awesome. It says, and the bow shall be in the cloud, and I will look upon it, that I may remember. See, you're supposed to remember that. The everlasting covenant between God and every living creature of all flesh that is upon the earth. And God said unto Noah, this is the token of the covenant which I have established between me and all flesh that is upon the earth. And the sons of Noah that went forth of the ark were Shem, and Ham, and Japheth. And Ham is the father of Canaan. These are the three sons of Noah, and of them was the whole earth overspread. And through these lines, we had through these lines, through these men, the earth is populated again, man, repopulated. And Noah began to be an husbandman, and he planted a vineyard, and he drank of the wine and was drunken, and he was uncovered with his tent. And Ham, the father of Canaan, saw the nakedness of his father and told his brethren without. So he just basically just saw his father and just looked upon him, but which is that's homosexuality, man. And it says, and Shem and Japheth took a garment and laid it upon both their shoulders, and went backward and covered the nakedness of their father, and their faces were backward, and they saw not their father's nakedness. They were righteous, man. Especially Shem. But that was a righteous act. It says, and Noah awoke from his wine and knew that his younger son had undone what his younger son had done unto him. So he must have known the whole time, this little nigga's weird, man. It must have been him. It says, and he said, cursed be Canaan, and a servant of servants shall he be unto his brethren. And he said, blessed be the Lord, power of Shem, and Canaan shall be his servant. And And it says, God shall enlarge Japheth and shall dwell in the tents of Shem, and Canaan shall be his servant. And, and Japheth is a large nation, man. It says, and Noah lived after the flood 350 years, and all the days of Noah were 950 years, and he died. So, hey, man, Lord willing, you was edified. We'll jump into the next chapter. Gotta get ready to go to camp. But that one, give all praise and glory and honor to Yahweh Shem Yahshai, Bashem Rakakadash. The bonus to the apostles, those the great millstone ever well. Peace and salutations to the whole full leg out here pushing this truth and sincerity. Throughout the food y'all do. We love you. We appreciate you through the spirit. Yahweh Shem Yahshai. Shalom to y'all.